Building generational wealth and passing it down legacy. Not everyone lives in a 10-bedroom mansion with its infinity pool and a palatial balcony. For most average people, a simple home to sleep in is enough. But how is it that some were born multimillionaires? As they say, you are fortunate if you are born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You get to experience and have all the luxury and privilege in the world. While having this privilege, you should not forget how your ancestors worked hard for where you are right now. What they have worked for is generational wealth. They want even their great-great-grandkids to live luxurious lives and attend prestigious schools. Although you may ask, how did your ancestors build on what you have now? In this video, we will share with you the building process of generational wealth. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to Money in Mind, a fun and friendly channel that will bring you high-quality financial advice toward happiness and success. Who partakes in generational wealth? Why is it much better than individual wealth? Generational wealth is sometimes referred to as old money or old rich. It is a type of wealth that an ancestor passed down to the next generation of the family. They worked hard for the next generation of the family to live a luxurious and comfortable life. Their primary goal is to secure the family for the future. That is why there are people who are born millionaires already. It is because they have inherited the prosperity of the family. Although, of course, not all people are born wealthy. That is why there is also a thing called individual wealth. Individual wealth is a type of wealth wherein the person made themselves wealthy without any inheritance from the family. They can also be compared to the ancestors of the generational wealth families. The bad thing about individual wealth is that sometimes they don't know how they will pass down or continue the legacy they worked for. An example of this is instant millionaires, such as casinos and lottery winners. They don't think about passing down their wealth as it is instant wealth. That is why it is expected that they will lose their money in the future, unlike generational wealth families. Who are notable families who have generational wealth? One of the notable families who have generational wealth is the Hermes family. Yes, you heard it right, the luxury brand Hermes. Thierry Hermes founded the company Hermes in 1837, almost 180 years ago, as a harness workshop in Paris. He offered and served the needs of European noblemen, such as saddles, bridles, and other riding gears. As the years passed by, Thierry Hermes was able to build his fortune and open different branches of his company. Up to date, the Hermes wealth and luxury brand has been passed down to 6 generations since 1837. Hermes offers a variety of luxury items such as bags and clothing. The estimated wealth of the Hermes family is a staggering $112 billion. Another is the Walton family, which is known to be the richest in the U.S., with $238 billion estimated wealth. They are known to be the owner of Walmart, one of the top supermarkets in America. Before we continue to the next part, tell us in the comments below if you are one of the people to gain generational wealth. Anyway, be sure to subscribe to Money in Mind for more updates from our channel. Alright, let's get to it. Back to the video. So how is generational wealth built, and does it take a long time? Generational wealth is not built in just a few months or a few years. It is built over decades or centuries worth of time. There are many ways that generational wealth can be established. You should be making decisions that are expected to last long. The first one is investments. Invest in the things that appreciate value over time. Let's talk about gold. Gold is always appreciated every year. Like gold, houses and properties increase in value as long as it is in a good location and there is development in the area. Investing in paintings is also a good choice. Look at the famous painting of the Mona Lisa. Back in 1962, the insurance valuation of the Mona Lisa was $100 million. Today, it is at $900 million. Another way is trust funds. Trust funds gain interest over time. such as compound or simple interest. Simple interest gets interest from the principal amount, while compound interest gets interest from the principal amount plus the interest gained over time. The most common way of building generational wealth is passing down companies or businesses. Just like Hermes, Thierry passed down his wealth to his family members for it to expand. It is also important to note that generational wealth should avoid inheritance or wills. Doing this will not make the wealth last and will probably only last for one generation. Is generational wealth really beneficial? The answer is yes. Generational wealth is beneficial in many ways. Having been born into a wealthy generation of a family will give anyone a great start. Life is great for them as they have the money to live comfortably. Some may say that this is unfair, but the generations before have sacrificed and worked for it for the present generation to have a great life. The present generation is also responsible for continuing what has been done before. This is where trust funds become more beneficial. The new generation doesn't have to worry about making so much more money as they have trust funds set up by the previous generation. Another benefit of generational wealth is scholarships and grants. There is generational wealth that is used to provide scholarships for unfortunate students, as well as used to provide grants. What are the threats that generational wealth can face? If there are benefits, there are definitely threats as well. When mismanagement happens, the family could lose all the wealth the previous generation has worked for. One of the threats that one may face is wrongful decisions. When the inheritor of the company doesn't know how to make good decisions and keeps making bad investments, the wealth will go down the drain. It doesn't matter even if the family has massive wealth. When this happens, it is essential that the inheritor listens and that the family works together to sustain the wealth. Another is greediness. It is when a member or a part of the family wants to take over all their wealth. Some people would like the feeling of not working forever. But for greedy people, nothing is enough. They would do unfortunate things such as stealing or taking over all the riches. When this happens, no more wealth will be passed down to the next generation. Increasing growth of the population of the family may also be a danger to wealth. When too many people are in the family, the distribution will be much more extra. Money sometimes runs out. In this case, it may run out fast as many should benefit from the wealth. That is why it is crucial that proper investing and planning are done. But that is nothing when there is no hard work and perseverance present. And there you have it, the building process of generational wealth. Comment your thoughts, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to Money in Mind. Stay tuned as more content on financial advice is coming very soon. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.